So we finally got release dates for Alpha 1 and Ashes of Creation. But before we get into that, you better fucking subscribe, or I swear I will get my wizard on you. They will cast spells on you, okay? Let's go and get right into the video. Glorious Ashes community. Another quarter has passed. This was quite an exciting past 3 months. We saw testing in Alpha 1 preview comments, released multiple 4K videos, held our first AMA, interviewed with some fun streamers, and continued to see the amazing talent and creations from our content creator community. While 2020 continues to be a challenging year for everyone, the team here at Intrepid has adapted masterfully to our continued work from home policy. I had originally hoped that the status of the pandemic within California would have improved enough, but basically they just go on to say that they will be open up a Europe office in Amsterdam. And so let's skip some of that. Look at this beautiful character model right here. We got Gerald, and I don't even know if that's actually his name, but the armor looks pretty good. The hairstyle looks pretty good. Definitely some progression there. And as for the development update, they say that we have seen some significant progress in the last few months on the project. As you might have seen in the multiple 4K videos we released this quarter, from art to design to engineering, Vera is coming to life. Characters and the world have seen considerable iterations and improvements over the last 3 months. We are continuing to develop at a rapid pace, and it's been a joy to share all these updates with everyone on our monthly live streams. And we got this beautiful character model here with some new hairdos, and they actually posted this into Discord a little bit early as a sorry for delaying this letter. Recently, we moved the project up 2 engine versions from Unreal 4.23 to Unreal 4.25, while simultaneously continuing iterations on the networking, backend systems, blah, 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 blah. We've been doing some crazy shit that no one else really understands unless you're a game developer. And then they just go on to say that the community has grown quite a bit, and you know, we're pretty fucking cool. And then they got some beautiful concept art here. And then we get into the good stuff. This is Alpha 1 first, and I'll read pretty much all of this. Let me say that if you've not been following the project for long, I encourage you to take a look at some of our updates on YouTube from about 2 years ago. After doing that, compare what you saw for the latest 4K footage that we've released over the past 2 months. You can absolutely see the immense improvements and the changes that have occurred over the period of time. The term alpha is a tricky one, and typically it has 2 meanings in gaming. Then they just go on to say how a lot of Eastern MMOs use the term alpha for an external marketing system, when it's really just a complete game being localized for a specific region. And then they just go on to say that they want to make it very clear that Intrepid's alphas and betas are actually true development alpha and beta. So it's just not a marketing thing. They really are wanting us to actually test and give feedback so that they can make the game that they've been wanting to make all this time. Then it goes on to say, basically, is he crazy to have these phases be seen without an NDA? And yes, that is true, he is, but I love it. And he says that he's going to be trusting the community of us gamers out there to get a glimpse into the process, understand the long road ahead for what will eventually be worth the wait. Given time and talent, amazing things can happen. So make sure you help us in communicating that we are in open development, which means people get to see the bare bones before the meat. And look, I know people see our 4K footage that says this looks better than most released games, but trust me when I say you ain't seen nothing yet. With that being said, I'm happy to announce the dates for Alpha 1 testing, so let's go ahead and get into that. First off, all Bravers and Intrepid pack holders are going to be able to play on December 18th through December 21st, so for only 4 days, and this is basically just going to be the first Alpha 1 preview test, similar to kind of what New World did as well. And this is basically just going to be for all those people that did it on like Kickstarter and different packs like that. The next one is going to be the same exact people who are going to be doing it, and it's going to be February 19th through the 22nd of February. It's going to be also 4 days. That's going to be the second one. The next one is going to have the NDA dropped opposed to the last couple ones, and this one is actually going to be March 19th through March 26th. So none of us are really going to be seeing, none of us outsiders are really going to be seeing anything until March 19th, but at least we do have due dates now. And this one is actually going to last for 1 full week. It is going to be with all Alpha 1 testers and official content creators, so let's hope that I'm able to get in there. If you want me to get in there, just go ahead and share this video with your friends. Leave a like, drop a subscription, comment, follow me. Come on, guys. Come on. It's free. Anyways, the last one is going to be a 1-month Alpha 1, April 6th through May 6th playthrough. And throughout that time, all the testers are going to be able to do it, test and know the NDA. I'm hoping, please God, let Alpha 2 come sometime afterwards. And basically, they just go on to say that the first couple alpha tests are going to keep the NDA on there because there's going to be a lot of polish and bug fixes necessary. And it does look like they really are going to be pushing this Alpha 1 access to be kind of a true testing type of experience for the different players. They also go on to say that it's important to note that the UI, tutorial systems, and much of the questing will remain a placeholder for Alpha 1 and won't even really come up until Alpha 2. So then we get into the looking forward. They got some more concept art here. They're basically just going to say that the team is pretty much firing on all cylinders at this point, trying to get this Alpha 1 out. Basically saying that the content push is well underway internally for the Alpha 2 and beta test periods. Plus, much of what Alpha 1 brings will help us identify areas of reworking that are necessary and will prompt many community discussions. I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to stay involved and help us spread the word for Ashes of Creation. We will also be starting our next phase of hiring, which you will hear more about in December, and they're going to be wanting to hire a bunch more people so they can just make the team better, make the game better, hopefully motivate the team. So now let's get on to my final thoughts about all of this. So while I am kind of sad, you know, that it's not NDA dropped immediately, I don't know if that was like mentioned in the past, but I was really hoping that the NDA was going to be dropped immediately once they hit that Alpha 1 first test date. But it looks like all of us outsiders, we're still going to have to wait to actually see the game. Hopefully, you know, I guess we're not even going to be able to talk about it. So, yeah, there's that. Hopefully what I really want to happen is the Alpha 2 test to follow shortly after the last Alpha 1 test, which means that we would be seeing it towards the middle of the year next year for the Alpha 2. For everyone who's paid after the Kickstarter and everything like that, like even me, I followed the game for a long time. I paid after the Kickstarter, so I'm not going to be getting the Alpha 1 unless I'm able to get the content creator access. Hopefully they open that program up and it's easy for people to get into it. I mean, I'm not the biggest YouTuber, but you guys can change that. So if you do want to, subscribe. But yeah, honestly, just kind of sad. But you know, I do understand. I know that a lot of game developers actually go into it looking at it like it's a marketing standpoint. For instance, DayZ Standalone. That was a game that was in alpha for the longest time, talking about, oh, it's early access, you're helping for the development of the game, but then it really went nowhere. It's just now gaining popularity back again, and it was in alpha for literally like almost 5 or 6 years. I don't even know, but a very long time. I had 2,000 hours into that game, got burnt out pretty quick after that. But yeah, so I'm actually kind of glad that they're pushing it into this direction, and we do have the actual dates. Hopefully they don't get delayed any, because I mean, it is already pretty far out. As for the Alpha 1, I absolutely do believe that yes, it's going to have bugs, yes, it's going to need polishing, but don't out nobody, guys. You know, stay true to the game, sign up for the NDA, and yeah, so just test it. And if you are, you know, watching this video and you have Alpha 1 access, good luck, Charlie. I will see you guys in the next video. I just wanted to push this out as soon as possible. They did post it really late, which kind of pissed me off, but I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. So hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.